Take a look at the Hankook AL postseason picture, and you see the Halos are creeping closer to that spot. The Blue Jays at the moment have the last wild card, but on the right side, they're only 3 games out. So as we look at what the Angels just did, we didn't dive yet into the Lucas Giolito, Ronaldo Lopez additions, and holding on to Shohei, and he performs like this, Tom. This is like a historic performance. Matter of fact, I should do a Greg's List.
Please.
Where does this rank among the best doubleheader performances in baseball history? It might be number 1. I'm going to have to chew on it during the commercial break, but that's going to come up later in the show. This day happening after they announced they're holding on to him, and they immediately go buy one of the most coveted arms available in Lucas Giolito, throwing a guy who's got one of the biggest arms available in Ronaldo Lopez. So they're clearly making sure everyone knows they're not bluffing. What does this day and this performance from Ohtani mean to the Angels organization?
Well, I think it started with them saying we're not trading him, because that's confidence in this group as constituted. People were wondering, are we buyers, sellers? They know now, all in, and they double down with the trade for Lopez and Giolito. So now you're looking at a team 3 games out of a wild card, and they're going to Toronto, the team that has the 3rd wild card right now for a 3-game series. And Giolito takes the ball on Friday night. Mike Trout, by the way, is on the way back much quicker than people thought. He will be in the lineup in a couple of weeks, the middle of August. So you'll have Trout and Ohtani back together.
This sounds like you like their chances of getting in.
Hey, listen, listen, you still have Boston, you still have the Yankees. It's a crowded race. It's still an uphill climb because you got to get through some teams. But momentum on their side. You know, Anthony, when you're on a club that starts adding players this time of year, there's a boost there, a mental boost for this club.
So let me ask you this. There were teams calling on Shohei Ohtani.
Yes.
But they weren't blown away by anything they heard.
No.
Was there any truth to the rumor that they were not ever going to talk to the Dodgers who have more top 100 prospects than anyone, that they would not do any business with the Los Angeles Dodgers?
Well, you take the phone call, but they were never trading Shohei Ohtani to the Dodgers. There's no way that the Angels are going to help the Dodgers win a World Series with the best 2-way player in the history of the game, the most attractive asset in Major League Baseball. You're not going to hand them over to the team up the road, who's your rival.
The team that everyone expects will have the largest offer to sign him as a free agent.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. You're giving that team a peek and a chance to recruit him for 2 months, too.
So what holding on to him means, in my eyes, is they really are committed to being in the race to sign him as a free agent.
Yes, but let's not overthink this. This comes down to the fact that the Angels haven't been to the postseason since 2014. They now have a chance to go to the postseason. You know, it's not a slam dunk. You cannot quit on a season when you have a winning record, a plus run differential, the greatest 2-way player in the game. You have to play it out.
And maybe the greatest hitter coming back soon that we've seen, at least in a really long time.
What's more important, getting to the playoffs or keeping the greatest baseball talent we've ever seen in your uniform? I think Shohei Ohtani trumps playoffs. Here's what I mean by that. If you are committed to financially competing to re-sign him as a free agent, why would you ever let this, I hate using this term, but this is what everyone calls the unicorn. Why would you ever let him get here? Why would you ever let him be a free agent? You decided to let him taste the waters, and he's going to shatter records. Why would you let that happen?
Yeah, I still think the chance to play in the postseason trumps everything.
Really?
But, the other layer to this is, that part of your power with attracting Ohtani beyond this year is incumbency. You have him here. He loves playing in Southern California. He is, like most great players, a creature of routine. And I'm probably beyond even great players. I don't think he'd want to be traded in the middle of a season and change his routine. So this is home right now. I don't know if it's home beyond this year, but staying there, yes, it gives you a better chance of retaining Shohei Ohtani, because now you have a chance to show him, hey, I know we haven't been higher than 3rd place since you arrived here. We haven't been closer to 1st place other than 10 games, but now we've got a team. We're all in. We're going for it. Man, that really changes the equation for a guy who wants to win more than anything.
And maybe it'll affect his heartstrings, so he pulls an Aaron Judge 2.0. Where he flirts with the other teams that want to give him the best offer, but he takes the 2nd or 3rd best offer, which happens to be from his current team, the Angels.
To go back to your question, which was basically, are the Angels
Playoffs
Yeah.
or Ohtani?
Yeah, and to me, when I look at this team and I think about Shohei Ohtani, to me, holding on to this guy, he is baseball right now.
Yeah.
He is everything that we love about the game. He's everything we want to watch, everything that we're talking about. To me, he's transcending the sport. It's Shohei Ohtani. So when you talk about him, like, why have they not locked him up yet? Well, maybe they were hoping they could get a discount if he showed that maybe he couldn't stay healthy on both sides of the ball, like he has the past 3 seasons. And we haven't seen anything happen yet. And I pray that nothing happens the rest of the season so we can continue to see it. And then, yeah, he's going to get a huge contract.
Owning a baseball team is owning a business. What's better for business? What will make you more money? Going to the playoffs or having Shohei Ohtani on your team? I think Shohei Ohtani makes you more money than going to the playoffs. That's just me.